to welcome Maddie Ziegler back to the ballroom. We'll see her later with Josh Groban, and welcome back to you to our first result show of the season.
Yeah, for this special night, we wanted, of course, 3 experts to break down the skills of the 6 couples who hope to get into next week's semifinals.
Yeah, we wanted 3. We got 1. Here's Len Goodman, joined by the legendary, he told me himself, Kenny Mayne, and the greatest wide receiver of all time, and a snappy dresser, Jerry Rice, in Dance Center.
Thanks, Tom, and welcome to Dance Center. The Hall of Famer Jerry Rice on board again, and good old Len. He's got nothing else to do, pretty much. Let's begin. Okay, here's Robert the Shark. Whatever. He's a panelist on Shark Tank, Crazy Rich, and best dance was the waltz, I'm told, in week 4. Okay, Len, why don't you tell me about his strengths?
The main strength of the 2 of them, I think, is the great chemistry that they have. It doesn't matter whichever dance they do.
Well, chemistry seems to be the main thing, and we have a tape to evidence that. It's getting pretty steamy. How did we even get that tape? I mean, there's a reason why this guy's on Shark Tank. Very savvy, very smooth. He'll do just about anything to win a deal.
If we win, this is yours. Do you think if we call the judges, let me buy extra points?
Len, he could never get away with bribery on this show, could he?
Of course not. Of course not. There's a fine line between bribery and a present from a friend.
All right, let's move on. Here's Chris Farm Boy Souls from The Bachelor. Couldn't find a girl a regular way, so he went on a TV show. Pig farmers make good dancers, right, Len?
Well, you know, one of the joys of Dancing with the Stars is to see somebody come on with no dance experience whatsoever and gradually see week after week an improvement. And people enjoy to see that, and they vote for it.
Come on, guys, be easy on him. You know, he got things to overcome.
Yeah, this guy has, like, kindergarten math skills. Let's watch.
He had to start from ground zero, which was how to count.
You know, he can count. It's just that he can't count to the beats of the music.
Why do you have to do that?
You kidding me?
Okay, let's move on. Next up is Riker Huff Lynch, an actor, musician, 23 years old. He's like if David Lee Roth and one of the Hanson brothers had a baby.
Well, Kenny, I'll tell you what, this rocker has really found his groove in this competition. What I love about Riker is he comes out full on, he just goes for it.
I think Riker has a distinct and unfair advantage. He's related to the Huff family, and we covered this family photo from back in the day.
That's not a big deal. I grew up with the Huffs, too.
You were a Huff?
Yes, Jerry Huff was.
You can see it, right?
Cheekbone.
Yeah.
Riker's got some great hair, seemingly, and he's in love with that mop on his head, but listen up, America. We did some internet research and found the truth of the matter. He's bald, and these are wigs, and the whole thing's a fraud.
That's been photoshopped, and badly at that.
Guys, you know, wig can go a long way. God, this feels really good.
What would Joe Montana say?
Don't hate.
That's 3 of our contestants. Back to you, Tom.
All right, Kenny, Jerry, and Len will be back with more on the rest of our couples. Right now, Aaron is backstage with our first semifinalist and a couple whose fate has yet to be decided. Aaron?
Hi, I'm here with the 2 couples that had the highest scores last night. Rumor's a little upset she wasn't made fun of yet on Dance Center. Don't you worry, my friend. That may be coming. But first of all, let's talk about what a great night you had last night. You guys kept it stress-free, happy, but also very traditional. Congrats on making it to the semis. What kind of steps do you think you'll take? Like, what tone will the routines take moving on?
I mean, I feel like we kind of have figured out that, you know, going classical and that kind of way is our forte, so I hope that I can just continue to keep improving on that and just having a great time. Honestly, it's a lot of work, more than I think anyone who's not done the show will ever know, but it's the most incredible experience that you will ever have. I would recommend it to anyone that they ask to do it, that you guys should do this show. It's really amazing.
So keep it classy, right? We'll just say that. And Riker, not to, you know, be a Debbie Downer, but we saw what happened with Willow and Mark. Anything can happen. Anyone can go home. Give us a sense of what the vibe is. How worried are you right now about moving on?
I mean, everybody back here is a little bit nervous. Willow was like the biggest shock of the season. It literally could be anybody. I mean, I'm a little nervous. I think Allison's a little nervous. You know, we just don't know what's going to happen. I hope everybody voted.
Well, the good news is you're part of that Huff family like we saw, so hopefully that all works out for you in the end. Tom?
That's right. At least you're swimming in the deep end of the gene pool. That's right. Now let's find out how last night went for Chris and Witney.
This is absolutely the most important night ever. We have to nail both these performances.
Have fun. Love you.
Love you too.
Can I lay by your side?
The lifts were astounding. I am so impressed with you.
Nice! You nailed it. Our first 9 ever. Trio time, the stakes are high.
After the contemporary, I was like, yeah! And then after the response, I was like, ooh.
So good about the contemporary.
Listen, you're still improving. The judges still see that. Hopefully Americans will see that too.
How do you feel about that double elimination tomorrow?
It's scary, but I'm hopeful my fans will continue to vote. I'm happy that I got this far, and I don't know, I'm hoping I stick around to the end. Weirder things have happened, right?
Backstage before the show started, I was talking with Chris's mom. And she is proud but nervous about tonight.
I was nervous today in dress rehearsal. I just wanted everyone to be happy and excited, and then we realized what was happening tonight. Yeah. All right. The scores and votes from the last 2 weeks have been combined. Let's tell Chris and Witney whether they're safe or in jeopardy.
All right, Chris and Witney. You are in jeopardy and could be going home tonight. Which couples will fall in tonight's double elimination? One will be revealed when we come back.
Class, we've got music from Grammy nominee Carly Rae Jepsen.
And later, an unbelievable dance performance from Travis Wall and Shaping Sound. We're coming right back live.